Hello, and welcome to my channel, Hopewell Stories. Today's video is how a millionaire CEO married her best friend's ex, then found out the truth. But before we dive into the full story, let me know where you're watching from and what time it is now, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. When I was 16, I thought I had life figured out. I had a best friend, Mia, who was like a sister to me. We did everything together, homework, shopping, and even dreamed about our futures. She always said she wanted to marry a rich guy and live in a big house. I used to laugh at her and say, "You'll end up with the richest guy in town, I just know it." And guess what? She did. By the time we were 25, Mia was dating the hottest guy in the city, Daniel Richards. He was the CEO of a huge tech company called Richards Tech. He was young, rich, and handsome. Everyone knew his name. Girls dreamed about him, and guys wanted to be him. I was happy for Mia. Honestly, I was. She looked like a princess beside him. They were always in the news, smiling, holding hands, going to fancy parties. I thought they were in love. But then something happened. They broke up. No one knew why. One day they were the perfect couple, and the next, Mia was single again. She didn't talk about it much. She just said it wasn't meant to be. I believed her. A few months later, I met Daniel. We met at a charity event. I was helping out as a volunteer. He was there to speak. I didn't even recognize him at first. He looked different, more tired, maybe. Not the smiling man from the magazines. We talked. He was kind, funny, and surprisingly down to earth. We talked for hours. I found out he loved dogs, hated limos, and preferred coffee over champagne. We became friends. Then more than friends. 1 year after Mia and Daniel broke up, I married him. I know it sounds fast, but love doesn't follow a timeline. I told myself that Mia was okay with it. I even asked her. She smiled and said, "You deserve to be happy." But I could see something in her eyes, something I couldn't explain. We got married in a big ceremony. I wore a white dress, he wore a suit, and everyone clapped. Mia was my maid of honor. She smiled through the whole thing. But a few months into our marriage, things started to feel off. Daniel started getting strange phone calls. He'd leave the room when he talked. He'd get quiet when I asked about his past. One night, I found a letter in his study. It was from Mia. The letter said, "Dear Daniel, I know you don't want to hear from me, but I have to say this. I never stopped loving you. Our breakup wasn't real. I did it because your father threatened to ruin my family if we stayed together. You were going to propose to me, and I couldn't let that happen. I didn't want you to lose everything. I hope you can forgive me. I'll always love you. Mia." I read it over and over. My hands were shaking. I couldn't breathe. I confronted Daniel that night. He looked at me with tears in his eyes. "You weren't supposed to find that," he whispered. "So it's true?" I asked. "You and Mia, you were still in love." He nodded. "She broke up with me to protect me. Her family was in danger. My father was going to destroy her parents' business if we stayed together."
And what about me?
I asked, "Did you marry me just to get over her?" "No," he said quickly. "That's not it. I care about you. I do. I never got over her. I felt like the world was spinning. I had been living a lie." The next few days were a blur. I moved out of the mansion. I didn't want his money. I didn't want anything from him. Mia came to see me one day. "I'm so sorry," she said. "I never meant for this to happen." I looked at her. "You lied to me. You let me marry the man you loved."
I thought he'd never want me again.
She said. "I thought he'd hate me. And now what?" I asked. "Now you're back together." She shook her head. "He doesn't want me. He says he loves you." I laughed, but it wasn't a happy laugh. "You don't get to decide who he loves. And you don't get to take him back." I left her there. A few weeks later, Daniel came to my apartment. He looked tired.
I want to fix this, he said.
"There's nothing to fix." I told him. "I made a mistake." He said. "I should have told you the truth from the start. I didn't know how. You married me knowing you still loved her." I said. "How do I know you won't leave me for her tomorrow?" "You don't," he said. But I'm asking you to give me a chance. I looked at him. I still had feelings for him, but I couldn't ignore what had happened. I need time, I said. He nodded. I'll wait. Time passed. I started my own business, a small fashion boutique. I loved it. I met new people. I started to heal. Daniel stayed away.
He didn't call. He didn't visit.
He kept his word. One day, I saw Mia at a cafe. I'm sorry, she said again, for everything. I looked at her. Why did you really break up with him? She sighed.
I told you part of the truth.
His father did threaten my family. But I also panicked. I was scared of being with someone so famous, so powerful. I didn't think I was good enough for him. I thought breaking up would protect us both. And me. I asked, did you know he'd marry me? She looked down. I thought he'd be angry. I thought he'd hate me. I never thought he'd move on that fast. I shook my head. You should have told me,
I know.
she said. I was selfish. We sat in silence for a while. Are you two back together? I asked. She shook her head. He doesn't want me.
He says he's in love with you. I didn't say anything.
A few weeks later, Daniel came back. I didn't come to ask for you back, he said.
I just wanted to say thank you.
For what? For loving me, for being kind, for giving me a second chance at life. I smiled a little. You were a good husband.
He smiled back.
You were an amazing wife. We hugged. It felt like saying goodbye. Later that night, I got a text from him. You taught me what real love is. Even if we're not together, I'll always be grateful. I cried. But I also smiled. Because sometimes, love doesn't last forever. But it still matters. And sometimes, the truth hurts. But it also sets you free. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next video. Bye.